This is Lightning Mike Quackenbush, the master of 1,000 holds, and you're listening to Talk Impact Radio.
I believe we have another caller, so I'll put him on.
That's probably Mike.
Oh, is it? Caller with a block number? You on the air?
Yeah, is that me, guys?
Yeah, that's you. Where you been, Mike?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on with my microphone. I wanted to ask Mike, what's his favorite moment so far being a wrestler? You know, what's been his favorite time being in the business?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't take questions from block numbers. So if we could just maybe disconnect this caller, guys.
It's all right. We know him. We know him.
Wow, I'm getting buried by Mike Quackenbush.
There's only 2 times a day in my life. There's before the cup of coffee and after, and this is after the cup of coffee. So I will tell you, this sprung to mind recently. Someone else had asked me that same question, and I think one of my all-around favorite moments was in February of 2002, just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I was fortunate enough to wrestle Eddie Guerrero during a period that he'd been released from the WWE. And not very long thereafter, he returned and was Intercontinental Champion, and he cleaned his life up and all that sort of jazz. But during the time, he was independent, and I was wrestling him in the main event of some independent show, and I don't know how I was so lucky to get picked to work with him, because I absolutely loved his work. I was a tremendous Eddie Guerrero fan, and to this day. And, we'd been allotted a specific amount of time by the promoter that we were to fill, and that was to be it. And as it was getting very close to the amount of time that we had to fill, they kind of gave us the signal, like, hey, fellas, you better wrap it up here and get out. And I thought maybe Eddie had missed the signal. So I said to him, I think they want us to wrap it up now, Eddie. And he said to me, well, that's a shame, because I'm really enjoying wrestling with you today. And just the way that he put that so very matter-of-factly, and I don't know, like that compliment stays with me to this day, that someone who I idolize like that had that to say. And that was very, very special. And I think the way he said it and the circumstance of everything, too, really made that moment for me. And I ran into him 2 or 3 times after that, before he passed away. And I always felt like I had a really good rapport with him based on that thing. And that really meant very, very much to me to hear that from someone who I idolize.